Hi, this is Brett from SRmoto, and I wanted to do a quick video review of the Moose Racing plastic skid plate for the Yamaha Tenere 700. What we've got here, this is our 2021 Yamaha Tenere 700 project bike, and I've had this Moose skid plate on this bike for quite a while now. I just haven't gotten around to doing a video review of it, so I thought it'd be a good time to do that. Show you what it looks like on the bike and give you my thoughts on it. What I'll do, I'll put links in the video description down below, not only to this project bike page on our website so you can see all the other stuff we've done to this particular bike, and then I'll also put a link to the written review we did on our blog for the skid plate. So once you're done watching the video, check the video description for all that info. So again, this is the Moose Racing Pro LG skid plate. And I think it's about the only plastic skid plate on the market for the Tenere 700. At least I haven't seen any other ones. Most of the other ones I've seen are made out of aluminum for the most part. And I kind of like the idea of a plastic skid plate on this bike. I figured plastic one would be a little bit lighter weight than the aluminum ones. And then also probably a little less noisy as far as vibration and engine noise bouncing off of it. You know, aluminum skid plates on some bikes, especially like dual sports, single cylinder bikes, can make a little bit of racket, you know, and vibrate a lot. I don't know if it'd be as big of a deal on this bike, but I still figured the plastic would probably be better, you know, from a noise and vibration standpoint. Now, this bike does come from the factory with a small aluminum skid plate. Let me kind of give you a size comparison here. This is the stock skid plate that it comes with, and then this is the Moose Racing skid plate. And you can see how thin the stock aluminum one is, and the Moose is quite a bit thicker at 8 millimeters thick. So going to be a lot better, you know, as far as protection goes. So that kind of just gives you a size comparison between the stock and the Moose. And just as an FYI, this skid plate is imported into the US under the Moose Racing name, but it's made by a company over in Europe by the name of AXP Racing. Moose just imports these into the US as like a private label type thing. So this is the same skid plate sold in Europe under that AXP Racing name. So that's kind of why it has this Moose logo with the by AXP on it. So just as an FYI on that. A couple details on the skid plate itself. Again, it's made out of an 8 millimeter thick plastic. So it's really going to do a nice job of, you know, protecting the sides of the engine, the header pipes, and so on. It mounts up at 4 different points, I believe. Real simple to install. You don't have to modify anything. It's got a little plastic piece that hangs down underneath at the bottom of it, attaches to. So it's going to cover your water pump on the side. Really nice job of protecting the header pipes as well as the oil filter. It's got a lower shock linkage guard built into it. And then on this side, it does a real nice job protecting the sides of the engine. And then it's also going to have a little piece that covers your side stand switch to protect that so that doesn't get damaged. So again, if you're looking for a skid plate for your Tenere 700, this is definitely one to consider. I think it's probably one of the better ones on the market. As far as compatibility goes with stuff like crash bars and center stands and stuff, we've got the SRmoto lower crash bars on our bike, and it fits perfectly fine with those. Didn't have to modify anything. As far as center stands go, we do not have a center stand installed on this bike yet. We're going to be installing the Yamaha center stand shortly. This will be compatible with an SRmoto center stand as well as the Hepco and Becker center stand. If you're going to do the Yamaha center stand like we are, I guess it'll work with that, but you have to cut out a piece over by that side stand where the side stand switch is. So I guess that sort of interferes with the Yamaha center stand. We'll find that out here shortly, but it'll work with, you know, most of the center stands with maybe just a little minor modification. Okay, so that's about it, I think. If you have any questions about it, leave a comment down below. I try to check those comments periodically. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. We also have an email address on the website. Shoot us an email. That's probably the easiest way to get a hold of us. And again, check that video description for more details. Again, that's the Moose Racing Pro LG skid plate for the Yamaha Tenere 700. It'll work on a 2021 and up Tenere 700. So that's it for now. Again, it's Brett from SRmoto. Thanks for watching.